What's up, guys? Welcome to the Back 9 West Michigan Open. Coverage powered by JP Productions and Andrew Garza. Commentators
Jared Rittersdorf.
And myself, Jeff, who keeps interrupting Jared. We got the Back 9 white layout. Extremely scoreable. Collins has an early lead on the lead card, so they're going to have to probably birdie out to close the gap. 3-stroke lead on two guys. Yeah, we'll see if anyone can make a push. And if Guthrie Collins can hold everyone off.
So far, it looks like he's throwing well, so I think it's going to be pretty tough. Hole 10, par 3, 277 feet. This shot is just your standard hyzer, so I'm betting that's what everybody is throwing on this hole. Even Jacob. My money's on a hyzer. So here's one right here. Looks like a Raptor coming up and over. A little inside. He caught some cabbage. He should be on the edge to be able to get up and down for a 3 there. Guthrie here. He is throwing a hyzer. He held that nice and wide. Some height on it.
And bullseye. Ooh, a little bit of bad ground play, but should be an easy tap in.
Oh, I called it.
Backhand. Good height, good width. Ooh, flirting.
Yep, he's back there. And our 4th hyzer.
Yeah, this played as the easiest hole round 2, with over half the field taking birdie.
Yeah, so it looks like 3 of our competitors there landed in the back there. There's your lead card right there, walking down the fairway.
Yep, 13 birdies, 19 players. Especially around 2-1, you have to get with the lead that Collins has on everyone. Solid bid there from Johnny from Circle 2.
That was a solid putt by Keaton there. Even being in the bush there, so that worked out pretty well for him. Nice solid fast putt there from Jacob and Guthrie. Going with a little straddle.
Yep, too easy. 3 out of 4 birdies. Johnny with the tap-in par. It's definitely how you want to start your back 9 with a birdie here.
And on to hole 11. This is going to be a par 4 this round, and it's going to be 490 feet. Same objective off the tee pad. Throw a shot, just piping it straight, landing in the landing zone right there is where the basket is for this round. So this is just a 2-shot hole this round. You could push something up there if you really had an arm and really wanted to push it, but I'm betting everybody's just going for the easy birdie on this hole.
Yeah, if you hit this gap, which he did not do.
He might be able to still scramble.
Another backhand from Jacob. A little flex on it. Needs to get left. Caught up in the cabbage.
Yeah, both of them are going to be in about the same spot.
Doors open here for a nice little stroke gain potential.
Right there. There it is. That great shot by Keaton right there. Pushed it straight with that finishing hyzer. He should be right out in the fairway with an easy look for that basket. Yep, same thing. Johnny pushed it straight with a hyzer finish there, and I believe that's the same disc he threw round 1.
Yep, made the correction to get a little bit more left, and they're going to have little chip ups for their 3s. Collins, full send, definitely has a chance to get up there still. Looks like he got caught up by that guardian bush that's on the edge of circle. And this is kind of where you get yourself into trouble in this hole. You want to go for it, but you can end up doing that. And now you're going to be scrambling for your 4, and the rough out here is punishing. This is the hyzer approach. Get down,
Yeah.
Yep.
The body movement there by Johnny really helped. So he should be able to make that putt.
Yep. Pretty much the hyzer over the bush is the safe play for the approach.
I would say Keaton was in the perfect landing zone with that simple hyzer. So Jacob's going to have to scramble here a little bit. Let's see if he can just pitch it out.
He might have cleared that second line of bushes. Let's see where he ends up. This is Guthrie for his birdie. Ooh.
Ooh.
Just short. Great bid. That guardian bush did catch him. So we're going to have 2 birdie putts from the edge of the circle over here.
That was solid. He actually didn't need any chains. So easy birdie for him. Like I said, perfect placement off the tee pad.
Definitely a little bit easier putt here for Johnny. Dead center. Great birdie to get. Jacob did clear. Great tap in for his bogey. Not what you want, but could get a lot worse.
The tap in.
Tap in 4, sorry. 4 for Jake. Not a 3. Not a 5. So 2 4s, 2 3s. Hole 12, par 3, 184. This is in the white position, which will be right at that green stake right there. It's a forehand or backhand. You kind of just want to play it into the ground, kind of, to get some slide. You just want to stay out of that left-hand rough. That just caught his disc right there.
He got lucky. He should be able to get up and down with a 3 from there, especially with it dropping him in the fairway. Just a little pitch up from there.
Looks like Johnny's not going Spike Heiser with his Raptor. But almost peers it. Hits the one tree in the middle of the fairway.
Here's the sidearm play we were talking about.
Yeah, I like that because it's just a safer play.
Yep, easier to scramble from the right. The right's a little more open, where the left has a lot more foliage to obstruct you.
Honestly, great reaction there. He could have kicked hard left.
Yep, you can see the smile on his face there. He knew he got away with one.
Keaton getting a little aggressive there. Kind of caught the tree in the middle of the fairway. Johnny with a long look for 2. Probably going to go back to his step putt. Yes, sir.
Johnny big putts.
He knew it, too. He's a confident guy around the green.
Instant replay.
Yep, right there he knew. Great bid. High right, dead center. Coming in soft. Big putt for par. Hate it. He hated it off his hand. Keaton's struggling a little bit here, but he'll get back on it. Ooh.
Yeah, that looked like that was going to drop, but just a little too right.
And you can see not really that much frustration because he knew he got away with a tee shot there. And that is a unfortunate miss there for Collins.
Yep. Luckily, it's going to be a tap-in par, even with that little rollback he had there.
Yeah, here's a big putt for his bogey. He's got to just get off the hole. Yeah. That's kind of what Far Hill has to offer. And it hurts when you can see the basket. It's that short, and you still end up getting a bogey. You just got to power through it.
100%. Hole 13, par 3, 229 feet. This does not change either round, and you either push the wood line with a putter or maybe a mid, but should just be a putter, and something overstable even to finish left. So he's pushing the wood line, and that, from the tee pad looked really good. So if he finished left, he is still playing for the birdie.
Yeah, you can definitely play more overstable to the left if you're more confident in that 35, 40-foot range. Here's what I want to see.
Yep.
This is a pretty common play, even for not players there, Jacob. It's just so much airspace. If you got a tool like that. We did have some issues with our catch cam footage, so not every hole has a catch cam, unfortunately. This was a little wide, a little low.
Looked like he dropped into the open, so he should be able to
Where is
work
this?
that 3.
Looks like Spencer got a little right off the thumber. Easy approach for Keaton. Spencer, I'm not sure what happened on his tee shot, but I think that was his second chip out.
Yeah. He probably pushed that initial shot a little too deep.
And this is kind of you can guarantee yourself that putt with a certain shot. Just give yourself a circle's edge look with the overstable putter shot. It's like Guthrie went a little deep. Good.
Solid putt.
Great bounce back after that short birdie putt miss in the previous hole. Nice scramble there from Keaton. And an unfortunate hole there for Jacob.
Yeah.
But kind of like most holes out here, you can see a rainbow.
See a birdie,
scores.
see a bogey, yeah. So
2 pars, a birdie, and a bogey.
hole 14, par 3, 308 feet. This is in the short position, which is going to be right here. And pretty much you're doing the exact same thing you did in the first round. Just throwing a straight shot, finishing left. And it looks like everybody's probably going to be throwing back ends here. So Guthrie just threw a hyzer there, and that should be up there putting.
Johnny going wide again, but plays it well. That's going to be parked.
Yep, little skip should be right up there in the circle.
Keaton a little straighter. Nice hyzer late. Caught those trees, but he might have a circle putt. Just depends on where it finished. High right for hyzer. Just pushed a little too straight. I think he caught that clump of 3 trees.
Looks like he should be able to. Yeah, that looked pretty good from where he was at. Should solicit par right there.
Johnny with the circle's edge step putt. Thought he had it. And here's Keaton. Definitely has a nice solid bid right here. Just a little nose down, looked like. Just didn't get there. For the par save from Jake. Yep, great there. His footing was a little weird. That hill is pretty steep. And Guthrie for the solo bird. Yep, great shot, great finish. Easy tap in there for Johnny. Definitely easier hole, but you gotta make your putts. Hole 15, par 4, 370. It's in the short position, which will be right here. It's the same tee shot. You can choose to be as aggressive or not aggressive as you want. You just really need to get out to the field. It's a pretty soft par 4 until you hit a tree early, and then you're thankful that it's a 4.
Yep. And I've actually seen people push it to the pin, so it's you can get the 2 on this hole.
Yep, so there was one Eagle 2 here today. Shout out Andrew Furta. And that's when the hole gets hard, when you catch early. Looks a little straight.
Yeah, when you're trying to power these shots, sometimes you lose the accuracy to get down the gap there. But then if you just want to get through the gap, just throw, a thumber or a tomahawk. So, good job, Jacob. That was definitely well executed.
Yeah, but then right here, he can get aggressive if he wants, but realistically, you just want to get out, get up and down for your 4.
Yeah, that was a good scramble right there to get out.
So he's going forehand roller. There is OB left, so just got to be aware of that. Just like he just didn't put enough cut on that and went too far right. Easy up and down here for Guthrie. Yeah, great upshot there from Johnny to save his par. Nice height. Ooh, good
yeah,
bid.
that was a good bid.
Yeah, definitely some scoring separation on a hole like this with how many trees are off the tee. But it is a pretty still soft par 4. Even as you saw Johnny and Keaton get in some trouble, they're going to both get easy 4s without doing anything too crazy.
Yep, that was a great putt right there by Guthrie.
We got one birdie and a couple pars. So now we got hole 16, par 3, 327 feet. It's in the short position, which will be dead straight off the tee. Double mando. So it's basically just hitting the gap and playing the hillside correctly. Normally there's a little bit of wind. Looks like Guthrie went a little bit of force over forehand.
A little too forced over, maybe.
And then Jacob. Looks like Jacob just likes to throw it.
Yep. Here's the thumber.
Overhand. He has good distance control. My guess is going to tombstone right in the circle. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, a hole like this, if you know your distances, it's a pretty lawn dart approach with the thumber tomahawk type.
Looks like Johnny was throwing a mid, just kind of early release there. You knew it right out of the hand. Just kind of a little too much hyzer, if you will. As long as it fights through that.
Yeah, my guess is there's a little bit of headwind with Johnny coming up short and him turning it over. Johnny was scared to do what Keaton did. Ooh, good bid there.
Yep, checked up nice too, being on that slight slope there.
So we got a long bid here for Johnny after the hyzered out tee shot. This man loves his set putts.
Ooh.
He is getting a lot of metal.
If he's not making them, he's hitting that basket. He knows what he's doing.
Looks like Keaton fought through a lot, though, to give himself a long bid. Safe run at it. The camera doesn't do it justice, but there is a slight slope to this green.
Looks like Jacob's getting this lined up. Really working through it. Probably trying to work through the wind there.
Yeah, you can see those trees in the background moving pretty good.
Yep, that was a solid birdie right there.
Yeah, especially coming down the stretch here. Jacob's in a spot where he knows he's not going to catch Guthrie, so it's just about finishing strong and putting yourself in the best cashing position.
Yeah, if he's checking scores, I heard there might be a couple people nipping at his heels.
Yep, and there was some decent added cash for this C tier, so definitely some money to be won.
Yeah, thank you to Discgolththreads for putting all the work and effort into this.
Hole 17, 232, plays slightly uphill, probably closer to 310. It's just about managing that angle on the hill. This is a pretty one to watch. And yeah, like I said, if you know your distances with the tomahawk, with that much airspace, there's just not that much to worry about.
Looks like a little gallery up there. It looks like they're yelling at Jacob up there.
Yeah, it looks like a backhand zone from Guthrie. That's just the miss. It's just hyzer not left. Looks like, yep, Johnny the same thing.
Yeah.
There is a tree that's branches that's slightly to the front right of the tee shot right there that kind of scares you from going too wide. Yeah, this looks good. Good height. Just never... Oh,
yeah,
lost it. Lost it in the old blue sky there. That looks good.
Let's see if Johnny can this putt this time.
Yeah, this is a scary green. Slopes pretty hard, left to right. Oh yeah,
solid.
And there's
great
always
recovery.
wind too.
Yeah, definitely great recovery from round one. He's stoked.
MJ out there.
Yep.
Little instant replay. That's a scary putt to run too, especially after what happened to him round one. Just over the cage, right side. Great putt. Yep. It's just a scary one to run. Honestly, If he was checking scores, I probably would have laid up. Ooh. That was a lot of metal. Tap in there for Jacob.
Yep, he's playing really solid today. Luckily, Guthrie's disc did not roll down the hill because you don't know what type of reaction you're going to get if you miss that basket.
Yeah, there's probably a good 30 feet before there's like a bushy area, but it can still get going.
Hole 18, par 3. Pretty much what you're going to want to do here is just push it straight. Basket's over there because it's showing the long position right now, but just push it straight and should be good.
Yeah, this is all about an angle and height control.
That might be a little left there. That looked like it finished early.
Yep, so the downslope's going to stable up your disc pretty heavy. And it's a blind tee shot as well. This looks pretty good. It's probably going to be short, but you might have a look at it.
Looks like it has good distance. Might be a little left, but
yeah, I think you just went a little too high. Your distance just gets killed when you go that high. It's a very unique tee shot just because of you gotta just that's better height. You gotta just crest the hill. Looks like he turned it over a little bit though.
Might have got affected by some wind there. So looks like Jacob landed early into the cabbage.
Ooh, little hot coming in the green. Got a little kick off that tree. And this is Keaton's upshot.
Yeah, he must have landed back there in the cabbage. It just never caught its fade. Just kept going, riding the glide.
Yeah, so I like to go a little bit slower disc here, just because when we thought his was looking good, but it just comes up short once you get that overstability up in the air. God, he gains like probably 10 feet on his step putt with how tall he is. Pretty hard par save here from Jacob. Tap in 4. Keaton looking to save his par. Just short.
Jacob taps in that 4 there. Finish out his round. Johnny with a 3. Guthrie with a 3.
Yeah, no birdies today on hole 18. Played as the second most difficult. It did get a little windy. So shout out, Guthrie Collins, 2023 West Michigan Open winner. Played great, scored well in the blue, and protected his win.
Yeah, he was able to definitely maintain there.
Looks like we had Jared push from I think second or third card.
Third card, yeah.
With a hot round of neg 9 with the only 1,000 rated round in round 2.
Yeah, I went on a 9 birdie streak there. I was trying to push. I had a little lackluster first round, but yeah, and then congrats to Jacob there too, kind of keeping it clean throughout his round there,
and Josh Klomstra as well, pushing hard from I think he was 4th card, and tied Jared for hot round at neg 9.
Yeah, he was playing really well as well. So
shout out to our sponsors that allowed for us to put this on and give us the extra added cash for all of our players, and everyone who helped film, volunteer, everything. Appreciate you guys, and thanks for watching. And I appreciate Jared for coming out and helping with the commentary.
Yeah, thank you guys. See you soon.